we've got blog posts, but we've got a lot of other stuff to cover what's of interest. First, before we get into the blog post, let's talk about Stormwatch, things and events to be aware that'll be starting next week. And big shout out to Brotherhoods of the Storm providing this information. Spend power cores on the 10th, and then earn war credits on the 10th, and then spend arena credits on the 11th. I'm curious how that is going to play out. Also, this is a good thing. So there's a poll set up by Beta Ray Bill, who's the first player to finish Dark Dimension 6. This way he can select for us to get 100 character shards for free. And so I put a link to this poll in the description. No Kang. And it's kind of annoying. If Kang was here, I would say vote for Kang. But I think a lot of people are going to pick a character that they need to have upgraded better for raids and incursion raids. That's a big deal. Also, not in the blog post is any information about upcoming Scourges. A lot of people are anxious to get the Scourges and the horsemen, and it was announced on MSFPV that next week's blog post on the 14th will have that information. Now, let's get into the blog post. We've got a couple things of interest. Permanent legendaries, Phoenix, Jubilee, Adam Warlock. We'll talk about that here in a little bit more. Then the offers for Beta Ray Bill will be coming to the game on the 14th, and that'll be Red Stars as well. Then also, this is kind of an interest in, like, I know a lot of people say, well, what does this matter? You know, you can get to commander level 50 in about a month. But those players that are below level 50 won't have access to the month-long event. Now, this does affect everybody because the number of players that participate in the event is what determines the leaderboards and the percentage payouts. So this will mean less players. Now, it only takes about a month to get to character level 50, so I don't know how impactful that'll be. They are saying that they will make some changes to make each milestone tier more rewarding and relevant to veteran Marvel Strike Force players. We will see. Also, Galactic Warzone is going to be a new event where you're going to collect Alliance War credits and open up Allied supply orbs for the event that starts on the 10th. And then this is of interest right here. And at first I thought this was going to be pretty terrible because we're going to get Deceiver orbs from arena rewards and spending arena credits. And I have to say that this is a good table because largely I do not like the slingshot mechanic in arena. And what that is like you will be battering for first place and you will win, and then you'll show up at 10th place because of the slingshot mechanic. I'm not going to go into details of exactly how it works, but it's trash. And so I was thinking, arena, do we really want to be competitive in arena when there's collusion and slingshot? Well, it looks like this is a reasonable enough payout. If we look at the one payout versus the 50th payout, it's only a difference of 1,000 fragments or half an orb. So I feel like that's reasonable enough. I mean, if this had like first place gets 20,000 and 11th place gets like 5,000, I think that would be just a miserable arena experience. Overall, I think this is going to be fine, but we'll have to see, right, how that plays out. So that's the event. Then there's going to be a Second Sun web milestone for power cores. Then we're going to have a quick rumble for Rebirth. And then we are going to be getting the new event for Beta Ray Bill on the 14th. And this will have a similar structure to that of the Loki event that just started today. So if you have Loki unlocked, we're talking about the new Teen Loki rather, and you have Teen Loki up to gear tier 13, then you can participate at the challenge difficulty. It's up for debate whether or not those rewards are worth it or not. But if you do end up purchasing Beta Ray Bill and you meet the requirements, which I believe requires New Warriors and Bifrost characters, any combination of Bifrost New Warriors, and then the challenge difficulty, which is like similar to the event that's running right now today, also has Beta Ray Bill, Vol, and Loki, any combination of two Bifrost or New Warrior characters. Okay. New permanent legendary events, and I just want to say I think this is a pretty good value. Infinity Watch, for me, Infinity Watch has held up quite a bit. I just want to say this, like if you're not sure what to upgrade, you know, The standing recommendation is to focus on your arena team, then focus on raid teams, and then from there, you can start upgrading characters that you think are going to be important for whether that's Dark Dimension 6, Crucible, or War. But typically, your arena team will carry you in most game modes. And Infinity Watch was, back in the day, the arena team, and I am been pleasantly surprised on how useful they have remained relevant. Now, I don't know if new players should overly invest into Infinity Watch, but it is one of my favorite teams for sure. Bumps. So this is character shards that are going to the orbs. Cosmo will be going to the orbs here. I believe it's already happened. And then every Friday there is a free claim Friday. So you want to head over to the web store and get your rewards. You pretty much have to do that every day. Now, there were 2 quality of life improvements mentioned in a blog post from yesterday, and my understanding is both of these are currently already available in game. An advanced option for a vibration, so it says vibrate device if inactive after loading completes, and combat completes unsupported devices. Feature will assist in reminding you of your reactivity when attention is diverted from your device you're playing on. And then secondly, roster trait filter in the character screen when viewing an individual character screen. In the roster, tap select the traits in the upper right below the power number to filter for all the characters that share the selected traits. Make it easier to find characters and build teams with similar traits. Cool. All right. Also, we're running out of save squads. 249 characters in the game, 50 save squads. So we're definitely in a position where we're going to need 55 or 60 save squads. I don't know why they don't just put like 100 in there and just be done with it or something. I'm not really sure about that. Also, I live in Las Vegas, and I just gotta say, this is one of the wildest things I've ever seen in my life. This is an arena stadium right here that has like 1.3 million like hockey puck sized LED lights. You know, this building right here fits 18,000 people. And I walked from right here to there. That took me about 12 minutes. And you can see it in there in the background from like where I'm standing. You can see the size of it. It was almost like a 12-minute walk. It is just absolutely monstrous. And I've never seen anything like it before in my entire life. There's smoke coming out of the eyes. It spins. It looks like a moon. Largest LED panel in the world, and the second largest is on Fremont Street. I don't know. It's just really cool. I went out and took a look at it, and I just cannot believe the technology. $2.3 billion. All right, we'll wrap up with this with 2 infographics from Tana and Mac Italy and Benny Westside. This right here is for the Bifrost team. It just really bothers me that this team doesn't have Heimdall on it. I don't know. It just bothers me. Now let's see what I haven't looked this over too closely on Vol. I did Striker, and looks like some people are doing Striker, some people are doing Raider, so there's some mix on that. And then team, I did Striker on Loki Teen, so that is fine. And then we've also got the Infestation. This is kind of important here because the safety ISO attacks, you know, the counterattack attacks was unknown, so that data has become available. And so you can see here, it looks like the whole team here is going to be Striker, where and Ant-Man is going to be doing the assist. So this is the Skirmisher. So this is going to fuel the Skirmisher Striker combo, similar to that, let's say, of Infinity Watch team, where you put Striker on the whole team except for Nebula. And so Ant-Man is going to be the Skirmisher on this team there. And then lastly, there's one offer in the store. Now, I got to say that they've had better offers than this, you know, where it had, you know, a large number of these year 1, year 2, year 3 legacy orbs. There's a significant amount of T3s in here, and then there's a small amount of gold as well. I haven't opened any of these, but I'm guessing there's probably, like, let's say around 1 million gold, plus just a bunch of characters, bulk character shards. You get 15 premium orbs and 15 red star orbs. So if you're a newer player, I'm not going to be purchasing this myself. Also, too, I think for most people, it's better to wait and open red stars when there is 10x dark promotion credits, because you want to get most people need the dark promotion credits more than the featured character, and I would recommend not opening your red stars until there's 10x dark promotion credits. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section, and as always, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming. Bye for now. I'm dancing.